Hello food lovers. Today, we're diving into the delicious world of LA Galbi. This ain't your average backyard barbecue, no sir. We're talking about succulent, melt-in-your-mouth short ribs, marinated to perfection and bursting with flavor. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey that'll have your taste buds singing. LA Galbi, or Korean short ribs, are a culinary revelation. Originating from the rich culinary traditions of Korea, these ribs have made their way into the hearts and stomachs of food lovers around the world. The name LA Galbi comes from the city of Los Angeles, where Korean immigrants popularized this dish, giving it a unique twist that has become a staple in Korean BBQ. Imagine sinking your teeth into tender, juicy ribs, grilled to perfection over an open flame. The sizzle of the meat as it hits the grill is music to any food lover's ears. The aroma that fills the air is intoxicating, drawing you in and making your mouth water in anticipation. These ribs are marinated in a symphony of sweet, savory, and umami flavors. The marinade typically includes soy sauce, sugar, garlic, and sesame oil, creating a perfect balance that enhances the natural flavors of the meat. Some recipes even add a touch of fruit, like pear or apple, to tenderize the meat and add a subtle sweetness. The meat, cooked to perfection, practically melts in your mouth, leaving you craving for more. Each bite is a burst of flavor, with the marinade seeping into every fiber of the meat. The caramelization on the outside adds a delightful crunch, contrasting beautifully with the tender, juicy interior. We're talking about a flavor explosion that'll send your taste buds on a one-way trip to Flavor Town. The combination of sweet, savory, and umami creates a complex flavor profile that is both satisfying and addictive. It's no wonder that LA Galbi has become a favorite at BBQs and family gatherings. Don't settle for bland, boring ribs. Once you've experienced the rich, complex flavors of LA Galbi, there's no going back. Bland ribs simply can't compare to the depth and intensity of flavors that LA Galbi offers. LA Galbi is where the real flavor's at. Whether you're a seasoned BBQ enthusiast or a newcomer to Korean cuisine, Louisiana Galbi is sure to impress. So fire up the grill, gather your friends and family, and get ready to enjoy a truly unforgettable meal. The deliciousness of LA Galbi awaits you. LA Galbi's roots run deep in Korean cuisine, dating back centuries. This beloved dish, known for its succulent and flavorful marinated beef short ribs, has a storied past that intertwines with the rich tapestry of Korean history. Legend has it that it was a favorite among royalty, and who can blame them? The tender meat, marinated to perfection, was a dish fit for kings and queens. It was often served during grand feasts and celebrations, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. This dish has a history as rich and flavorful as the marinade itself. The marinade, a harmonious blend of soy sauce, garlic, sugar, and other secret ingredients, has been perfected over generations. Each family and region in Korea has its own unique take on the marinade, adding to the dish's diverse and rich history. Over the years, the recipe has been passed down through generations, each adding their own twist to this culinary masterpiece. From the royal courts of ancient Korea to the bustling streets of modern cities, Louisiana Galbi has evolved, incorporating new ingredients and techniques while staying true to its roots. From humble beginnings to becoming a global sensation, Louisiana Galbi's journey is as fascinating as its taste. Today, it is enjoyed by people all over the world, from high-end restaurants to backyard barbecues. The dish's universal appeal lies in its perfect balance of flavors and textures, making it a favorite among food lovers everywhere. Whether you're enjoying it in a traditional Korean setting or at a modern fusion restaurant, Louisiana Galbi continues to captivate and delight with its rich history and mouth-watering taste. Listen up. You want your LA Galbi to be the star of the show, right? Then you gotta cut it right. First, grab yourself a sharp knife, none of that dull nonsense. We're going for precision here. Now, carefully slice along the bone, following the natural curve of the rib. You want those pieces to be thin enough to cook evenly, but not so thin that they fall apart. Remember, presentation is everything. Alright, let's get down to business. Today, we're diving into the delicious world of LA Galbi, a Korean BBQ classic that's sure to impress. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook looking to try something new, this recipe is a must-try. Making LA Galbi is an art, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. From selecting the best cuts of meat to mastering the marinade, we've got it all covered. First, we marinate those ribs. This is where the magic begins. The marinade is the heart and soul of LA Galbi, infusing the meat with incredible flavors. Soy sauce, sugar, garlic, ginger, sesame oil. We're talking a flavor bomb. Each ingredient plays a crucial role. The soy sauce adds a savory depth. The sugar brings a touch of sweetness. The garlic and ginger provide a zesty kick. And the sesame oil adds a nutty richness. Let those ribs soak up all that goodness for at least a few hours, or even better, overnight. The longer they marinate, the more flavorful they become. This step is all about patience and letting the ingredients work their magic. Now fire up that grill. This is where we transform those marinated ribs into something truly special. Grilling adds a smoky char that takes the flavor to the next level. We want those flames nice and hot to get a beautiful sear on the ribs. The high heat caramelizes the sugars in the marinade, creating a delicious crust. Grill those bad boys, turning them frequently until they're caramelized and cooked to perfection. Remember, patience is key. Keep an eye on them to avoid burning, and make sure they cook evenly on all sides. The end result should be tender, juicy ribs with a perfect balance of sweet and savory flavors. And there you have it, perfectly grilled LA Galbi ribs. Serve them hot off the grill with a side of steamed rice and some kimchi for a complete meal. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and savor every bite of this Korean BBQ delight. LA Galbi is more than just a dish. It's an experience. It's about bringing people together, sharing good food, and creating lasting memories. So gather your loved ones, fire up the grill, and enjoy this delicious Korean BBQ classic. Happy cooking! The key to an amazing LA Galbi lies in the marinade. We're talking about a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds sing. Soy sauce, the backbone of our marinade, adds that savory depth. Brown sugar brings in the sweetness, balancing out the saltiness. Garlic and ginger, a match made in heaven, add a touch of warmth and spice. And let's not forget the sesame oil. Its nutty aroma is the secret weapon. For the ultimate smoky flavor, charcoal grilling is the way to go. The aroma of charcoal alone is enough to make your mouth water, but when combined with LA Galbi, it's a match made in culinary heaven. The key is to get those coals nice and hot, creating an even heat that'll cook those ribs to perfection. Table grilling, LA Galbi is all about the experience. Imagine sitting around the table with friends and family. The aroma of grilling meat filling the air. Everyone eagerly waiting for their turn to try this Korean delicacy. It's interactive, it's fun, and it's a surefire way to impress your guests. Contrary to what the name might suggest, Louisiana Galbi doesn't actually originate from Los Angeles. It's a true blue Korean dish, with roots that can be traced back centuries. The LA is said to be a reference to the cut of the ribs, resembling the shape of an axe, which is lei in Korean. Eating LA Galbi is an art form in itself. Traditionally, it's enjoyed wrapped in lettuce leaves with various side dishes like kimchi and pickled vegetables. The combination of flavors and textures is simply divine. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, that's part of the fun. For a refreshing and flavorful finish, wrap your LA Galbi in crisp lettuce leaves. The cool crunch of the lettuce perfectly complements the richness of the ribs, creating a harmonious balance of flavors. Add a dollop of samjang, a spicy Korean dipping sauce, for an extra kick. We've explored everything from the origins to the best ways to enjoy LA Galbi. Remember, cooking is about passion, creativity, and not being afraid to experiment. So go on, get your hands dirty, and create something truly delicious. Thanks for watching, and happy cooking!